Alright, guys, we are back. Is it going? Okay, good. We're back. We're gonna do another training stream tonight, just cause wind down for the night. Why not? Darth. Hey, Darth, welcome. Thanks for hopping on over. Appreciate it. But let me get the game up in the background here while we wait. I'm just curious too. Is there actually anybody streaming Star Stable right now? I don't know. Let me see. Nope, just me. Okay. I was gonna say, is there anybody potentially we could raid, but doesn't look like it at the end, so that potentially would be there. I might try and remember to check it this time as well. You're always early. Hey, I appreciate it. But we gotten up to 19 followers, guys. That's insane that we've gotten there that quickly, so thank you guys for that. I appreciate that so much. The game's coming up right now, so hopefully I'm gonna raise... No, my chair's fine. Mine's fine. I was thinking maybe it's a little low, but no, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Game should be up in the background. There we go. Got the game up. Now I just need to switch over on here. Get that. Should pop up. There we go. All right. So let's get this going. Let's get it going. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to hopefully... I think we can max this horse tonight. That's part of the reason why I wanted to do this training stream. So let's go... Oh, someone's having a conversation there. Is that... Yeah. They're talking in global. Okay. Hopefully no drama going in global. This is why I stay out of global. Alright. Let's get it going. Yeah, I saw when I went downstairs, my mom was still up. She's watching TV, and she had it... I don't know what she's watching, but it's got the delays and cancellations and stuff on the TV already. They're already doing the delays and stuff. Mariah, Moonlit Umbreon Trainer, hello, welcome. Welcome. Let's get this going, though. Yeah. But we finished the Fossil Fighter series over on YouTube, which is awesome. So glad we got it done. I am starting to put up the streams from here on my YouTube channel as well. I put the first one up today. I'll probably put the next one up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm also starting to do that, so... can I ask him? I can't ask him right now, no. If you want to send him a message, by all means, go ahead. If you want to, go ahead. I can't ask him right now, though. But if not, I can ask him... not tonight. I won't ask him tonight. I can ask him... I mean later, yeah. See, I could ask him maybe tomorrow. But that's if he really wants to do it, too. That is if he wants to do it. Because, I mean... I don't know if that's... I think he wants to do it, but at the same time I don't know, so I don't want him to feel pressured into doing it, you know? If he doesn't want to. So, that's my thing. I get texting anxiety, guys. It's so bad. It's so bad. But I'll see what he says. So he probably, I'm assuming he works tomorrow night. I'm assuming. I don't know how his schedule works. I have no idea. I'm assuming he's part-time, but I think he's working a lot, so maybe he's... I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea. Yeah, if he doesn't want to do it, then I guess I could torture my soul by playing Jedi. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's if he wants to do it, though. I've got to ask him. Because he wasn't really, he was just kind of throwing out ideas at that point, which honestly, a lot of the games that he suggested, I'm not even sure about, so, because a lot of them seem to be, Josh, I just want to do your race. Why can't I do it? This is like the second day in a row. A lot of the games he was suggesting were like first-person shooters almost, which aren't really my thing. Because, I mean, I even tried doing, like, Battlefront, which is basically, like, a Star Wars first-person shooter, the Star Wars Battlefront. And, I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't really, like, my thing. I didn't enjoy it as much as I do other games. Now, granted, that could all change, of course. I've actually been watching a lot of streamers play, a group of streamers that I watch, they've been playing Valorant a lot, and I've been enjoying watching that, but I don't know, maybe it's just not my type of game, so I don't know. I gotta discuss more in depth with him what he wants to do and what I want to do, because, you know, it's my channel, but so stop buffering. Oh no. But hopefully we'll see what we can all, him and I can agree on to do. I'm gonna have to create like some kind of warning thing. And probably if it's on a stream, I'll probably like, unless it's like a recording. If it's a recording, I'm gonna put a little video like message on the front saying, hey, before we get into this, just a fair warning to all of you, this video will contain strong language and curse words. 'Cause he does not stop. And I know there's people who are not comfortable with that. I didn't even used to be comfortable with it, but of course I've gotten so used to it now that I hear it so much, not just from him, but from other people. So, like, it's just something I have gotten used to, but, like, there's certain people who do not want to hear it, so it's like, that's one thing. You gotta warn them, you know? Which I felt bad about on that one stream where he just popped in. I felt kind of bad at that point, but... What am I talking about? I'm talking about, when me and Satin do collab stuff, whether it's a video or a stream, how I have to warn people about his language. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Because it's just, you know, some people are okay with it. I'm used to it. So, and I know he doesn't mean it in a bad way, but other people will not want to hear it, of course. So I have to warn people. I have to give everyone the fair warning. Okay, where are these animals? Because, oh, full, yes. Okay. Is there another one around here? Ooh, donkey. Yeah, the one without mine as well, even though I'm just, memeing with my toxic language. Yeah. See, honestly, that's the thing. I know you both, like, don't even necessarily mean anything by it, but people don't understand that. So, there are several people who don't want to hear it in general, whether you mean anything by it or not. So, and I used to honestly be one of those people, but, so I can understand it, but then, of course, there's, some people who do not want to hear it. Of course, and we gotta respect that, you know? You gotta respect that. So I want to give them the fair warning. I want to make sure we give them the fair warning. Okay, at least we got these two. I think they're... We still gotta go check that area out there, but drop these off first. Okay, we're getting good. We're getting some good XP already. Haven't even left Starshine Ranch, and we're almost halfway to level 14. Well, I think we should be able to get to 15. Today. Oh, there's a cow. Okay, I'm gonna look and see if there's another animal this way first before we take that cow back. Because I can't necessarily herd two animals at once. I can have one follow me, though, and herd another one. You know, I can do that. Oh, there's the flower here. Yeah, every race you can do once a day, and that's how you get your training done. That's how you do your training. You do every race once per day. If it's just like a new quest, you can do it multiple times, like 2 times a day, and 2 times that day when you unlock it. But every day you can only do one each race once per day, and that's how you get all your experience. You don't have to do them all every day. Obviously I don't, or else I'd have all my horses maxed. But if you want to get your horses maxed, I suggest just as quick as possible, should do all your races every day. Okay, I guess we're just taking this cow then. So yeah, you do everything every day. Yeah, it's a good routine though, kind of to wind down for the night. That's one reason why I like doing kind of this stuff late at night, because then it's like I can just wind down, chill for the rest of the night, get something, accomplish something, you know? I can accomplish something. There's a plane. So, yeah. +2 with them coming out with the Gotland ponies. I really would like to at least get one more horse max before I get that pony, because chances are I will be riding that pony. Chances are. I wouldn't be able to keep up because I have other games to prioritize. It's hard, honestly, sometimes when you have other games to play. But honestly, it's not really important, I guess, to really have your horse maxed unless you're gonna do the championships or you want the best time on a race, like, on the scoreboard. So it's not really that important to have it maxed. It's just, it's nice sometimes, because then your horse goes faster. You know, then your horse just goes faster, and you get places quicker. But, I mean, it's not as important, honestly. And there's a sheep. Of course there's a sheep. And it's right here in the middle, like, in front of trees and a rock. Let's not get the sheep stuck in anything. No, no sheep. No sheep. See, that's part of the reason, too, why half the time most of my horses aren't trained. Because I don't get on the game every day. I play other things, so... You know, that's why it's like, I don't have a ton trained. Plus, like, sometimes I'll hit a nice spurt where it's like, I want to train all the time versus I have a lot of motivation versus I'm sick of training. I don't want to do it at all. So I go back and forth. It makes it a lot easier streaming it though, because then I'm sitting here chit-chatting with people. So it helps that in that sense. But otherwise, it's just, when you're just doing it by yourself, it can get a little boring sometimes. It did keep me sane when I hurt my knee. If some of you probably remember, I might have posted a long time ago, when I hurt my knee, of course, I couldn't do anything at that time. So, yeah, it kind of kept me sane, because it gave me something to do while I was sitting on the couch. So that was always nice. But that was a nice thing with training. The game kept me sane at that point in my life. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Go to Mary. Go to Mary. Go to Mary. Sheep. There we go. Get in range where it counts. Oh, man. Alright, but let's go do the Fir Grove ones. We should get this horse maxed pretty quick. I say that now. I'll watch it take forever or something. I think I'm gonna do the soul riding when we get to Valedale. So that way I can use that experience as well. Because that'll be a big chunk for this horse. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll move on to, after we do the Valedale races and the soul riding, we'll move on to Fort Pince after that. Because I really should do that if I want to, like, maximize my experience, you know, that I get every day. I'm just lazy and don't do it. Alright. Excuse me. I went down, between streams, I did go downstairs, and I went and got Shasta some more treats, so because I only had that stick for her that my brother brought me, which is fine. She loved that, but now she wants more, of course. And she gets her 3 every night before bed. When we go to bed, she has to have 3 or else she won't lay down. Oh, God. It's okay, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Alright. Here we go. We're doing okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's gonna be a night of me running into everything again, just like normal. Like normal, just your typical average Star Stable training day. Oh. Alright. Go ahead and keep going. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna probably stream tomorrow too. I don't know if it'll be on Twitch or YouTube. We'll see. But I do want to keep going with some stuff, so I probably won't do 2 tomorrow because I've done 2 the past few days. So I'll probably just pick one and go with it. I don't know what, but we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing tomorrow. It's just what you feel like in the moment, guys. Just what you feel like in the moment. That's how I go, how I usually pick what to stream. I do want to get... I still need to get my IRL friends to play Among Us. Like a nice group of us. It's just, again, with the texting anxiety, I don't want to bug them because I know several of them are in school. And they all have jobs, so it's very hard. But Chibi actually just got a job. If you guys know Chibi Bunny 2, she's a streamer on Twitch. She just got a job, and... Silver Dust, hey, welcome. So glad you could jump on and join us. But Chibi Bunny, she just got a job. She had an interview today, and I guess it went really, really well, so I'm very happy for her. Very, very happy for her. So I'm hoping it works out well for her. It sounds like it will, honestly, because I guess whatever company she got hired for, they were so excited about her that they didn't even have to see like her portfolio or anything. They didn't even want to see it, and they offered her more money than she was requesting. So it's like, dang. I'm so happy for her. I'm just so happy for her. Here for your Sandra training fix. Hey, well, you got it right here. You got it right here. It's a nice way to wind down for the night, honestly. I think it is. It's very calming, kind of very relaxing. Can be funny at times because I end up running into trees and fences and whatever else there's possible to run into. If it's possible to run into it, I've done it. I can guarantee you I've done it. Oh, it's very funny though. I honestly enjoy those moments just because it's like, I feel bad for my horse, but at the same time, I just laugh. Just laugh it off. It's like, this is hilarious. Okay, let's jump over this route so I don't get hung up on it. I would get hung up on it. Yeah, but I'm actually surprised at how fast the followers has gotten to 19. I think that's awesome. Because I didn't expect it to go up that quick at all. Even with, like, people, like, coming over from YouTube, I thought, like, a lot of people are very loyal to, like, the platforms they use. So I really thought it would take just as much work to get a good amount of followers here as it did on, as it has on YouTube. But it's... you guys have very pleasantly surprised me, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, maybe we'll even get to affiliate soon. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to affiliate, we'll get to 50, and we can maybe become a Twitch affiliate. Who knows? You never know. I love your streams because you just keep playing, you don't get distracted, talking to a lot of people. Yeah. Not to mention you're really good at these training races. Oh, thank you. I try. It didn't always used to be like that. I used to, like, fail a lot of things and just run into everything. And it was so... you get better over time, you know? You get better over time. I'm still working on getting used to the Wildwood races. The Wildwoods. And that new one, Yelena's. But it's getting there. I know there's more to being it, but I've already got one of them, actually. So, I've already got one of the requirements, so. I've already got one, and the hours won't even take... The time streamed-wise and the days, that won't even take that much to do. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it already said I hit one of the requirements, so that's honestly pretty impressive. I did not expect to hit any of them, so... It was insanely cool, honestly. You guys have surprised me so much. Okay, let's... Yeah, I apologize for no music, though, because I don't know if these songs are DMCA free. Like the Miscreants specifically, that's one reason why I turned them off. I don't know. We'll see one day, though. We'll see. Oh. Gotta stretch. I did take a break in between the Fossil Fighters and this one, though, so I got all my little, like, respite before I... However you say that word. I don't know. I got my little bit of rest before I switched. And, of course, my dog is resting behind me. We'll see her sometime this stream. Oh, this person's got the horsey. Oh, I love that horse. I love that little one so much. It's so darn cute. It's like they basically Star Stable looked in my mind, picked out what Zoni I would want, and just went for it. So I'm very glad that they made that Zoni. It's just so dang cute. But maybe we'll get... I don't know how quickly we'll be able to max the source, but we'll see. The soul riding will be a good chunk of it. I know that. But then it won't... We'll definitely max it tonight, I think, though. We should definitely max it tonight, which I would love. Max our Oreo tonight. I know that's a very common name for the horses, like these Frisians, but I really don't care. He is my little Oreo, and I love him. I guess he's not very little, but still. He's my Oreo. That just makes me really want an Oreo right now. I don't think we have any. Next time my dad goes to the store, I'll be like, hey, can you get some Oreos? Or I'll just go get some myself. Not tomorrow. The roads are terrible outside. It's not good. It is not good. Ohio roads just tend to be bad in general, but then you put snow on them and it's like, huh, just kidding, we're not gonna plow them. It's like, really? Really? I need to drive in this weather. Alright, time to go down to Valedale. Go to Valedale, do those 2 races, and then we'll do the soul riding up at the paddock. Because, I mean, that's kind of where we're going anyway, so, I mean, we might as well do it, and it's a good chunk for XP-wise, so. That's always nice. So I used to be able to do streams without water at all, and then I just started bringing it with me, and now I can't not have anything to drink with me. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, too. Because I think, if I remember correctly, we still have a bunch of moss, but, you know, what's one more? You know? What's one more? There's someone with a Frisian right there, the same Frisian. If you would like to know how my username came to my chat message. Yeah, I read it. I did read it, yeah. I did read it, and now that's how a lot of people do get their names sometimes. They just it kind of sticks, you know? Sometimes it just ends up random and it just kind of sticks like that. So I use Sandra Dragonwolf for like everything now. I use that. I also use Two Spotted Talon, and I also use my fanfiction name, Kyoyak Sandra. I do that one as well. I use that one quite a bit as well for like online names and stuff like that, like profile names and stuff. I always use that a lot. I use that a lot. But this one has kind of become my main one, Sandra Dragonwolf has. And it works. It works. I've honestly been considering like changing a few things to that. Yeah, that's my yeah, that's that name as well. Yeah, on my PS4. On my PlayStation. Yeah, that is on there. Yeah, I think that was also, I got that in the phase that I was doing a bunch of fanfiction, so that's probably where that came from. Oh, girl I wished happy birthdays commented back. I should probably check that at some point. Why not change it to Sandra Dragonwolf? I don't know. I just kind of like I still like the Kyoya Sandra thing. I don't know. Just haven't done it really. I don't really see the need to change that really, because I mean, it doesn't really necessarily need to be associated with my YouTube, so I really don't see the need to change it, I guess. So I mean, it's not really associated with my YouTube, so I don't really see the need to do it. While everything else is kind of very connected, so that's why I still do it. Where is... Oh, it's back here again. Checkpoint's back here. Hello, cow. See, these cows aren't evil. I don't have to chase them down. I don't have to go find them, and then they go wandering off and get stuck in a trailer or a tree. But the cows at Starshine Ranch, and the sheep, they get stuck in trees. And trailers, and everything else. Anything it's possible to get stuck in, they get stuck in. And it's so hard to hurt them out. Because I can't walk through them. Yeah, it would only be associated that way. And I mean, I feel like, too, if I were going to associate it, I would change the name. But I really don't see the point in changing it right now. I really don't see a point in changing it at the moment, so... Yeah, I just use it. And plus, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna add just random people on it, too, you know? So... I just don't see the need to change it, honestly. Because I don't mind the Kyoyak Sandra name. And it's still associated, like, I use that name still. For, like, my fanfiction stuff, which I need to get back to. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I need to get back to it. I do need to get back to it. Okay, let's go back now. Okay, we're good. We're good. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna check that comment really quick too, just because I want to kind of do it before she goes to sleep tonight. I haven't talked to her in so long. She actually used to be my flute teacher, so that's why I'm like, is my fanfiction published? It's on fanfiction.net. It's on that website. So some of them are not good because they were from when I was really, really young. But they've gotten better over time, and that's why I leave some up. I actually was working on a Star Wars The Old Republic crossover with Warrior Cats, and then I did what was it? Oh, I was doing a rewrite of my first Beyblade fanfiction. So I was doing that. No, it's not under Sandra Dragonwolf. It is under Kyoya X Sandra. Kyoya X Sandra. Just like it's like this. So that's what it's under. I haven't changed that name because I'm not on it a ton now, but like I do need to finish that one fanfiction. So yeah, that's where it is. It's not... They're not all the best. And some of them are like pretty much discontinued at this point because I don't know where to take them. I don't remember where I was going with them. Oh, we're catching a runner. Okay. Where is this runner? But yeah, so I'm gonna update the one for sure because I do know where that's going and I want to finish it. And I do write other ones. I do have other ones that are not out there, but maybe one day they will be. I don't know. We'll see. But if they are, they're going to be on that fanfiction account. So some of them are actually really terrible, though. And it's just like, I've actually had a reviewer, they were not the nicest person. They pointed it out to me like, this is terrible. This is what's wrong with it. And it's like, I know. I was 13 years old. I think I was 13. Was I 13? When did I start? I was like, I think I was 13. It's like, chill. It's like, I'm all for constructive criticism, but it's like, I'm all for constructive criticism. I don't mind that in the slightest. It's when you start being rude about it, you know? It's when you start being rude about it, then I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk to that, you know? I don't want to talk to someone who's going to be rude about it, you know? You know, there's a ways to do it. There is ways to give criticism that is not mean or rude or anything like that. So I don't see why people can't just, you know, just be nice, you know? People can be very mean. They can. Okay, gotta jump this one. But, you know, I just kind of brush it off at this point because it's like, I mean, I was kind of irked by that comment when I first saw it, but then I was like, you know what? Again, I was 13. I mean, they're right that it wasn't necessarily the best, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? It's like, it's fine. It's fine. You just gotta not let them get to you. Maybe it'll frustrate you for a little bit, and it does me. It still does, but at the same time, it's like, I know I have to kind of just brush it off and, you know, okay, I need to read this. I'll read it in a minute, I promise. Where am I going? Okay, it's over here. Normally there's a break in these sometime too, so maybe I'll get one of those soon. Okay. Probably if we saw many famous writers' first attempts, they would not be great. It's a skill you learn by doing. Exactly, exactly. And I mean, I can see where I've improved over the years. I can also see I'm still just as lazy sometimes, but we all know I'm lazy. I take the trailers everywhere. I take the trailer from Fort Pinta to Moreland. It's right there, and I just don't care. I'm doing it. But, you know, it's improved over time, and that's the thing. And that's why, too, I am actually rewriting the first story I ever put on there, because that's the one I got the comment on. But I am rewriting it because I want to see kind of what I can do better, you know? Oh, I really couldn't tell you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. See, my alerts on stream aren't working, but at least my chatbot's got it. My chatbot has got it. But thank you so much. It's efficient. That's true. That's true. It is efficient. It is very efficient. Oh, hey, there we go. Good. My latest sim is called Stacey Dugan, and she's an aspiring writer and paranormal fanatic. I bought the paranormal stuff back. Awesome. I'm still debating whether I want it. Because, I mean, I don't know if I do or not. I still don't even have the vampire pack, but it's like, do I want these in my game? I don't know. But yeah, I agree. Trailers are very efficient and they help. I'm not wasting my time running everywhere. I got like a hair. I had like a Shasta hair in my mouth. Sorry, guys. Her hair gets everywhere. You can't like. If anyone is to come in contact with me, they get Shasta hair. That's how bad it is. Especially now, because she's, like, shedding like crazy. I did brush her again today, though, so she's looking a lot better. She gets, like, those tufts on her hips and stuff, and it's just... I feel so bad. Because it just gets so bad. And she hates being brushed. She hates being brushed, but it's like, come on. Come on, dog. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. She always is trying to get away from me every time, too. And it's like I'm hurting her. I'm not hurting her, because she could sit there and she's not, like, doing anything. But, like, she just doesn't like it. I think she doesn't like being sitting in one spot, honestly. I think that's mainly what it is. But, hey, it's for her own good, you know. Need to get the tangles out of her fur. She's really cute down here, by the way. I would show you guys if I could, but you won't be able to see the floor if I move the camera. Alright, now we just got the 2 missions, right? Yeah. Okay, shut the dark core machine and close the rift. Okay. South Hoof. Where is closer, I guess? Farm or Hermits? The Hermits is closer. Okay. Here's where trailers really come in handy. When we first got the soul writing, I had no idea that we could take the trailers, so I was running everywhere. I ran the whole way to Epona the first time. I made it in time, but it was like, I ran all the way here, and I could have saved so much time by just taking the trailer. Why did I not know this? Did you do that too? Yeah. I'm so glad they made it so we could take the trailer, though. I'm so glad. Because the soul riding is fun. It does take a little while, though, especially when you're running everywhere. So it's very nice to be able to take the trailer. Okay, where are... Did I see one appear there? Don't disappear on me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Oh god. There's one over there. Oh god. Okay, we made it through. This one always, like, kind of... I like doing this one, but it kind of stresses me out sometimes, because I'm like, I don't want to get hit by these things. And I always end up getting hit. At some point. Because I'm trying to swing wide away from them, and it's just... gets me every time, guys. Okay, get it. Awesome. Okay, go right through there. Get this one. Okay, one more hit and we should be good. Right? Oh god, oh god. Okay, we're fine. Okay, if we get hit now, I don't care. There we go. My horse was ready to pass out by the time I got to the target area. Oh no. Yeah, I know. You feel so bad for your horses after that point. It's funny. I know they're digital, but I really care for them all. Like, I really care for them all. There is no new reward. I got them all. What are you talking about, game? I love how it pops up. It's like, new reward unlocked. What new reward? The horse is gone. I have it. I have the horse. Okay, we gotta close the rift. Golden Hills Valley. Where's this one closer to? Okay. So we'll take it to Jasper's. Always have to think, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm going to Jasper's farm. Okay. My dog's just having a grand old time right there. I think she likes the fact that the rug's up here now. Not that she ever minds laying on the floor. She has never minded that in the slightest. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's in the forest. Looks like it. So there's a rift here that we have to close. Doing the soul riding too for training wise is actually a nice little refresher from from doing the races, I think. Alright, same kind of thing. Oh, but we have these around. Okay. Where are... Oh, there's one over there. Oh, there was one right there. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to pay more attention. Okay. Oh, they blend in, though, the leaves here. Oh. Okay, take it back. This one's stressing me out. I like it, but it's a little stressful in the sense that I can't see. Oh, why is my camera still zoomed? My camera is still zoomed. It's fine. Okay, hopefully it'll fix itself after this. If it doesn't, I can log off, log back on. Oh, okay, don't care. We're gonna pit it and it's fine. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, I am gonna return the paddock just so we can use that trailer there. Like when my horse kind of did just a slight little bow right there. Like, yeah, I did that. Level 14, though. Let's go. Okay, our camera is fixed, so that's good. It's like, I really don't want to have to log off, log back on, but I will. Okay, now let's go. Fort Pinta is next on my list. When I filled up my water, I'm probably not even going to end up drinking it all, but who knows. Who knows? Oh, someone's climbing on the wall. Honestly, that was one of my favorite things to do when this was my home stable. Just chill on a wall. So much fun. I don't know why even it was so much fun. I just like doing it. It's probably just because I was proud of the fact that I could actually get on the wall. I can't believe the Mistfall guys are still here too. Wonder when is that gonna go? I wonder if that's how much longer that's gonna be there. Drop Ricky off the bridge. Oh my goodness. I honestly, maybe, yeah, when he keeps talking like this. I mean, we don't really need Ricky to help Mayor Peanut here. We don't really need him. Although it was very funny, that one stream where he was trick riding. Like, he was off the side. And it was so funny, too, because an actual, like, Star Stable Game Master stopped by and was in the chat and everything. And we were joking around with her that he was trick riding. So I always have fond memories of that now. I actually wrote about that in my little, like, I have a little, like, it's called a YouTube journal now. It's really kind of, I guess, just a content journal at this point. But I wrote that down, stuff about that day, because I thought that was so cool. I was shocked, honestly, there was a game master in the chat. I was very shocked. Because it said, like, Star Stable popped up in the chat, and we were like, wait a minute, what? Is this a joke? What? But it was real, and it was just so crazy to think about. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was so cool. It was so cool. Which is funny, too. She's actually, the Game Master that stopped by was Game Master Penelope. She's the one I've actually interacted with a few times on Twitter. I think I've only really interacted with 2 Game Masters, and she's the one I've done the most. And I've gotten to, like, interact with the most, and I think it's so awesome, because I've never gotten to do that with anybody, like, else of another game, or, you know, just anything else in general. So I think that's so cool to see. Like, I want to be a Game Master for Star Stable. I want to be a Game Master. I want to work for Star Stable. I don't even know what I could do for Star Stable, but I would love to be one. That would be so much fun. If it wasn't in Stockholm in Sweden, I would so do it. Like, right now, I think they're actually still doing remote work, and because I've looked at their, like, career site and stuff like that. But of course, eventually it'll go back, and it's like, I don't want to move across the world. I want to stay near my family, you know? So, yeah. I've chatted with some of the Lumion Legacy devs before. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, see, some people, it's like, they're just so nice, you know? They're so fun to chat with, and it's just so sweet to actually be able to chat with people who are, like, who have made whatever you're playing or, like, something you enjoy, you know? It's just always so much fun. Okay, let's keep on going. Run by the horse market here. It was Lando. I know Lando. I follow him. I don't know the second one. But I'm sure they're both super nice. I'm sure they're both really super nice. They have a good game they have going there. They have a really good game. They have a really good one. See, when the people are so nice about that, I feel so bad sometimes about, like, maybe, like, even just, like, sending them a message saying, like, anything, like, bugging them, because it's like, oh, they've taken their time out of my day being so nice. I don't want to bug them and, like, by messaging them, even if it's something wrong. Like, when my game was not working, I felt so bad. Like, I knew I had to do it because I didn't know what to do with my game to get it working again, but I was like, I don't want to sound rude or anything like that, because I know they're backed up and stuff, and because I did send them a second message a week later, because they hadn't gotten back to me, and so I felt bad doing that, because I didn't want to bug them, but at the same time, my game wasn't working. They are paid to do that, so it's like, okay, I talked myself into it. Granted, apparently it wasn't anything wrong with the game. My thing was just plugged into the wrong port. My HDMI for my main monitor was not plugged into the graphics card, which I didn't know would be an issue. But apparently it was. I thought it would just be like, oh, it'll, like, connect through everything else. No. It did not do that. Oh, okay. I always screw up the Redwood Point one somehow. Some way, shape, or form. Always do it. I think the important thing, besides not being rude, is not to forget to thank them after they help you. Yeah, exactly. I always, even before they help me, in the first message, I always put, like, thank you for your time, or thanks, something like that. I always do that because I'm like, I don't want to sound rude, you know? And I know they're busy, so it's like, I want to make sure they don't feel like I'm pressuring them or anything like that. Because I know what it's like to feel like that, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And so I wouldn't want to do that to someone else. So that's why I always put that I always want to put that in a message. I do that on all my emails too, and sometimes I even do that on text for, like, people I, like, don't really know as well. Like, sometimes, like, for, like, co-workers or something like that, I do that because I don't want to bother them. Oh, okay. Ah! See, here's where we start to fail. Wild Woods, guys. It's so hard. Just because there's no real clear path, I think. Like, there are paths, but, like, it's very dense with, like, undergrowth and stuff. Oh, it's right there. Yeah. Yeah, I always want to make them feel appreciated, though, because they do a lot for us, you know? They do a lot. And, I mean, it can't be easy to just, like, have to get an update out every week, you know? It can't be easy. Like, nothing... I don't even know how they do all this stuff with the game in general. I am not a game designer or anything like that. So it's always, like... I always want to make sure they know I appreciate what they're doing, like, and stuff like that. So, and I mean, I just think it's... Honestly, in my opinion, it's rude not to say thank you when someone does something for you, you know? I think that's rude, because I've been raised to kind of, like... I give, like... For everyone at Christmas, like, we send them thank you notes and stuff like that. We give them thank you notes for things. Because that's just how I was raised, you know? We think it's rude not to say thank you, you know? So, that's what we just do. And it frustrates me when I see people that don't do it. Like, because, I mean, partly probably for one, because that's how I was raised. But at the same time, it's also like, it's just like, it makes, like, if people don't say thank you to me, it makes me feel like they didn't appreciate what I did, or they don't care about what happened, you know? And it's just like, that's not a good feeling for anyone. So I try and make sure that no one feels like that with me. And if that ever does happen, I feel and if I do it without realizing, I would feel so bad, because I don't know of any time I've done that. But at the same time, I know there's instances where I can be very oblivious. So I try to kind of keep an eye on that and make sure I am, like, being conscious of when people do that. So, because I don't want them to think that I don't appreciate what they're doing. I really do. So, yeah, that's what I try and do that. I really try. I gave Lando some ideas for an event in Lumion Legacy, but I don't know if he and Braden will put them to use in the future of the game. Possibly. You never know. You never know. They do, I think, honestly, all the game people, they do take any ideas they get into account. They do take the ideas. They can't use all of them, of course, because I'm assuming they probably get a ton, just like Star Stable does. I'm sure, like, I've heard a bunch of people, like, brainstorm ideas for the game, and, you know, everyone's like, oh, that's so cool, you should maybe send them a message. And yeah, definitely, it never hurts to send them a message. It never hurts. But, you know, they can't use everything, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that would be a lot of stuff. Yeah. So I find many times, too, people will go out of their way to help you if they feel you sincerely appreciate their help. Yeah, see, same. Yeah, I found that, too. And then they'll just honestly want to spend, like, they'll want to even just spend more time with you then, too, I think. Because, like, when it's, like, a friend or something like that, they don't want to spend time with someone who they don't think, like, appreciates their company or, like, just actually cares about them. Because when you show that you appreciate something and you're willing to help out and stuff, that shows that you care. And, I mean, no one wants to hang out with someone who doesn't care, you know? No one wants to hang out with that person. If they don't care about you, then it's like, you know, why are you hanging out? You know, that kind of thing. So it's like, that's kind of how I always look at it. And that's how, I think that's one reason why me and Emma specifically, we have a very good friendship. Like, she's my best friend since the 4th grade. And, or takes your help for granted. Exactly. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But me and Emma specifically, we have a very good friendship that way, in the sense that we are very supportive of whatever the other is trying to do. Like, she's always been very supportive of me doing, like, my videos, my content, YouTube, and she doesn't know I'm doing Twitch yet, I don't think. Unless she's, like, somehow surprised. Unless she's somehow is around. But she'll, like, even turn, like, my streams on in the background while she's at work, which is just so sweet of her to do, because she doesn't have to do that. She's busy, you know, but she does it sometimes and just listens to it while she's working, and it's just so sweet of her to do that. And we're both very supportive, and I try to do the same thing back to her. Like, I let her, like, we vent to each other all the time, and we both get so frustrated sometimes. Like, we just go, like, honestly, sometimes we just like to go out, even for a short, like, maybe even if we just hang out for an hour, we'll go get ice cream and we will just have a nice chat in the car. And it's just nice, you know? And I mean, there's other times too when we can just play games for hours or talk for hours. Even when we were in college, we had a night we just Skyped. Every night, like one night every week, we Skyped every night. Or we played a game that same night too. We just did something, you know, just to kind of stay connected. Because she was 2 hours away from where I was, so we were far away. We couldn't just drive to where each other were all the time when we wanted to hang out. But we made the effort, and that's the thing. We both make the effort for each other. And I know she's wanting to start her little, like, doing stuff for, like, a mini horse business kind of at her house, because she has 2 right now, and she's going to start the one's pregnant right now, so eventually she's going to like probably make it into like a breeding business. But she's seeing how it works with the first one first. I'm gonna, if she does that, I'm like, she has plans for like an Instagram, do a YouTube, you know, stuff like that. And when she does decide to do that, I'm going to gladly help her out with that. I will gladly help her out every step of the way, whatever she needs. So I can't wait to see it. I really want to see their horses. She is a friend to hang on to. She's just so sweet. So sweet. She's so sweet. And then the Chibi Bunny, who you guys have probably seen in the chat several times, she's super sweet too. She's very supportive as well. And, you know, there's certain, both of them are both friends with that I just click. With. Like, they're both, I consider them really both to be my best friends, because you're allowed to have more than one. You are allowed. In my rule book, you're allowed to have more than one. And I consider them both to be my best friends because they're just so both super supportive. And I try and reciprocate that. Is that how I say that word? You know what I'm trying to say. I try and reciprocate that and try and just be as supportive as I can of them, you know? You nearly lost another sim. Oh my goodness. Is that the paranormal stuff or is that something else? You're already losing Sims. It used to be so hard to kill them, apparently, in Sims 4, I thought. That's what I kept hearing. I haven't actually ever done it, so... I've had, like, one Sim die of old age, but I've never actually gotten that far in another game, so... one of these days we will. One of these days we will. Probably not anytime soon. Some people go out of their way to kill their Sims, I will say. I do know that, which... It doesn't mean you're crazy. It does not mean you're crazy at all. It's funny to watch sometimes. It's like stress relief, I guess, is what it is. I don't know. I don't do it yet. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. For now, I don't want to do that to my Sims. Stacey nearly died to a fire. Oh, yeah, that's a common thing. That's a common thing. Was she making grilled cheese? Because that seems to be a common thing. But yeah, that's the kind of, like, friends I look for and stuff like that. I have some good friends like that. You know, I have some good, very supportive friends. There are some other ones that... There are some people in my life that are, like, someone who is a part of technically the friend group. I don't necessarily consider him to be my friend, because he never really makes an effort with the group, ever. Like, he doesn't seem to care about what what the group is either talking about, or he doesn't even seem to make the effort to understand what they're talking about. So it frustrates me when he does that, and so I don't really like him, and I don't really consider him a friend. I'll tolerate him because he is friends with my other friends, and, like, I'll just deal with it. I will. But, I mean, and for one, he doesn't show up that much anyway to anything we do. He went with us to Cedar Point. That was the last time I saw him. And that's basically the only time he really shows up if he can get... It's like the only time really he shows up if he can get something out of it, it seems like. So I don't like that. So... Yeah, more of an acquaintance than a friend. Pretty much, yeah. He's more of an acquaintance. Because I know who he is, and he was in band with us, but he's just very much... He just doesn't seem to care, you know? And I don't like when people do that, because, like, he only really cares about what he wants to talk about, and he made I don't know if he was making a joke or something when these games came out, but he just said outright in the group a couple times, someone buy me this game, and it's like a Nintendo Switch game. It's like $60. Like, no, and I couldn't be the only one that thought that, because no one said anything after that message. No one said anything for, like, a day or two after both times he sent that message. So I can't be the only one that thinks that. But, again, I just tolerate him. He doesn't show up that much. I don't have to deal with him. So, yeah. Life's too short to spend on negative or rude people. Exactly. Yeah, which is why I don't make the effort with him, because I just don't do anything with that, because, like, I'll be nice, and, like, if he's out with the friends, I don't mind, like, say, if we're having dinner and stuff, I don't mind, say, like, I'll be nice and, like, I'll, like, pay for dinner sometimes, because I I like to do that for my friends when we go out sometimes, because I'm lucky enough where I'm very good at saving my money. I have a lot more money than my friends, than some of my friends, I should say. But so I don't mind if he's included in that group. I don't mind. I'll pay for it. But like any other thing, I'm just not gonna mess with it. You know, I'm just not going to. You're gonna get some sleep. It is near 4 a.m. Eesh, yeah. Well, you have a good night. You have a good night, girl. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, living up to your name. That's so true. That is so true. I never thought of it that way. But yeah, I don't bother with him. I don't. I'm not saying names for the reason of I don't want, say if other people in the friend group were to hear this, I don't want them to kind of go to him about this, and that's why I don't bring it up with the friend group, because I don't want to split the group. I don't want to be the one to do that. But it's just how I feel. My brother and Emma, they know how I feel. And Emma agrees with me. So, but yeah. So I just don't want to be the one to like bring tension to the group, especially if he's there, you know? I don't want to do that. So, you know, I'm just a very firm believer of treat others the way you want to be treated, even if they annoy you. Even if they annoy you. You can go vent about them later. That's my my philosophy. Yeah, some people you click with, others not so much. Exactly. But that's when you focus on the ones you click with rather than the ones you don't, you know? That's when you do that. Yeah, because I enjoy hanging out with the friend group. Even if, honestly, the guy is there, I still enjoy hanging out with them, because, honestly, this guy barely even talks to me. Like, that's another thing. He barely even, like, says a word to me. So, like, I just spend time with my friends, and, you know, that's that. That is that. You can still have fun, you know? In fact, when we went to Cedar Point, I don't do roller coasters. I do one there. And so when we went to Cedar Point, I mostly was sitting out, of course, on all the rides. Well, two of the other guys were too. Neither of him were him. So, luckily enough. So I just hung out with them and we kind of just watched, and we were like on the pirate ship that goes like back and forth. No coaster girl too. Yeah. See, I don't like going upside down, and I don't like the feeling of falling. I just don't like it. I won't pay to get sick. Yeah, that happens too. My one friend, he actually gets sick a lot. Like, he gets motion sick so bad he can't do it. Which actually, when we were at Disney World with the marching band, he made the mistake of going on the rock and roller coaster. Yeah, he did not feel so good after that. I mean, he really wanted to try it, and I felt so bad for him, you know? MattyFace76, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. But I felt so bad for him, but yeah. I just don't like the feeling of falling. It scares me. It's part of the reason I don't like flying. I really don't like flying. And I mean, I've done it so many times, but I don't like being on a plane. Because, like, you know how you hit those bumps every now and then where it just, like, it feels like you drop out of the air just, like, a tad for, like, a second. And then, it just feels like that with turbulence. I hate that. I hate it so much. It just scares me. I'm a scaredy cat, but it's fine. I can never be as scared as my brother's dog Cooper, so. He was barking at nothing again tonight, so. He was barking at nothing again, so. But it's fine. Cooper is Cooper, and we love him, because he's adorable and funny. So I've fallen off from my work. Don't mind that too much, but coasters, no thanks. Yeah, coasters are just, I can do some, because it's not, I get motion sick from, like, spinning. Like, constant spinning, I can get motion sick, and I did get motion sick on a really rough boat one time. But, other than that, I don't do it on the coasters, and there's a few I can do. Like, there's a few roller coasters, like, I've been to Kings Island, there's 4 there I can do, which are all surprisingly on the thrill rating are the highest of 5. I don't understand. but I can do them all. And one is actually an indoor coaster where it's really dark and it goes upside down. But the thing is, you don't know it's upside down. You have no idea. You love coasters, Maddie. Hey, that's great for you. That's great for you. You enjoy them. I'm not a fan. But the one in the dark, it's called the Flight of Fear. And it just goes really, really fast. So you don't know you're upside down and you don't know when you're like going down a steep incline or not. You just don't know. There is one part in the middle though where it just stops like this. And then it starts creeping forward and sliding that way, like rotating. And then it's like, I was sitting there the first time. I had one of my friends with me. She was sitting by me. And I was like, go, 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 go. Oh, it's just, it was hilarious, honestly. And my friend told me before that too. We both took Spanish in high school. And she was like, just say when you're, just say when, you're scared, say, voy a morir, which means, I'm going to die. So it was a little more funny that way, because we knew we were fine, but it was like, it was just a funny thing to say, you know? Yeah. Yeah, we can live vicariously through you, Maddie. Odd fear of elevators. Hey, elevators can be scary sometimes, honestly. I will agree with you on that. I've never been too bad with elevators, but I did get one time in my apartment building last year where the elevator, for whatever reason, it didn't, like, stop, but, like, we had a big group in there, and it's never been bad with a big group. It never was. But it went up, but then for whatever reason stopped, went back down to the first floor, and just opened the door, and we were like, what happened? Like, it canceled all of our floors that we had selected, and we were like, what in the world just happened? And we were all standing there like, is it going to do this a second time? I don't know. So, it was very odd, so I'm always a little cautious now. It's like, is this going to happen again? I'm especially cautious of, like, rickety elevators, like, really old, in older buildings. I had to go in one of those for one of my internships at one point, and it just, I was a little nervous about that one, because I was like, I don't trust this. But it was fine. It was fine. Yeah, like the one in Dino Valley. Like, legit. Those horror movies about elevators. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any horror movies, but I know the kind of thing you're talking about. Yeah, I'd probably be scared of them too, honestly, if I watched those. I'm not a horror movie person, though, I will say. I don't like being scared. It's one reason why, too, I don't like the feeling of falling, and I don't like the Tower of Terror at Disney World. I'm never going on it. Never, ever going on it. I saw, actually, one guy who went on it, and I saw him afterward, and he was, like, sitting there with his, like, this, and it was, like... And then afterward he's laughing about it, but then he's shaking his head like, never again. Never again. Never doing that again in my life. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna say I wouldn't either. Props to him for actually getting on it. Props to him, because he knew it was gonna freak him out, but he got on anyway. So props to him for being brave enough. I could never. I could never. Okay, I know there's B-bomb there. I don't really need it, though. Oh, okay. Oh, we made it over. Okay, good. How much B-bomb do I have, by the way? 57. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Oh, thank you for the follow, Maddie. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. My stream alerts might not be working, but my chatbot's on top of it, so I am happy with that. You don't do horror movies either? Yeah, nothing bloody or violent. Yeah, see, I can do, like... There's a certain level, like, when it comes to, like, the blood and, like, the gore and stuff, I can handle, because I watch, like, a bunch of the crime shows and stuff, and sometimes you see something you don't want to see, or normally, especially, like, my favorite show was Criminal Minds, and it probably, honestly, I could still classify it as my favorite show. I haven't watched it in a while, because obviously they did the final season about a year ago, almost 2 years ago, actually. But there were some things that could be very gory, and I could handle that because I really got into, like, how they figured out the crime. I could handle that, but then there's certain things that, like, I get a little, like, I don't want to see, you know? I don't want to see it, that kind of stuff, so... Some stuff is a little iffy for me. Some stuff is a little iffy. Honestly, when I first saw Deadpool, I was a little iffy about that, because that movie was pretty gory. That was pretty gory. But I got used to it because it balanced it out with Deadpool was just funny. The whole movie was pretty much comic relief besides the gore stuff. So I could handle it. But again, it was a little iffy at that point because I don't like the really gory stuff. I don't like that. So, but horror movies, like I can't even watch someone play Phasmophobia. I can't do it. I have to have someone with me. I have to have someone with me. The one time I've watched, like, I like to watch Jacksepticeye play games and stuff. And I know he's played Phasmophobia. I've watched him play it, and he's very funny to watch because he's just a funny guy. I cannot watch it by myself. I can't. I just can't. Yeah, crime stories usually aren't very gory. Yeah, it depends on the story. I know some stuff with Criminal Minds, a lot of people did criticize it, though, because of certain stories they told, which I can understand some people would get disturbed by it, but at the same time, it's like, well, there are probably some people who are crazy enough to do this, unfortunate as it is. So I kind of have an odd respect for them for telling those stories, you know, because not everyone would do that, you know? Not everyone would do that. So, yeah. I do know some of the scenes in that show weren't the best. Some of the themes in that show were just dark. And I think that's what most people criticize it for a bit. But I think it was, majority-wise, it was a very good show, in my opinion. Plus, I'm the criminology student. Of course I'd like it. I'm the criminology grad. Of course I would like it. I would show you guys my degree, but it has my name on it, so not gonna show that. Maybe one day we'll show it, but for now, we're keeping that in the desk. One of these days, I'm actually gonna have a room with like a whole Batman theme, and that's what you're gonna see in the background. It's gonna be awesome. That's one day that is gonna happen. Which, honestly, the horse picture there is probably going to be in there, too. It's going to be so out of place, but I don't even care. Do you hope to get in that field at some point? Honestly, I would love to get into, like, the profiler thing. I would love to do that, but you have to do, like, police work beforehand, which isn't really my thing. Police work itself isn't really my thing. Nor is, like, handling weapons. I don't really like that. And I know I'm pretty sure as a profiler, you don't really have to have, like, a gun or anything like that. I could be very wrong about that, but I don't think so. I'd have to look back into it. It's been a while since I've looked into it. But I love the investigative stuff, so I've actually been looking into fraud investigation. Batman plus Star Stable Immaculate Duo, yes. Actually, my club, I based the name. It's basically the Batman Club. It's Dark Knight's Nation. That is my club name. I love Batman. Which, in fact, actually, I kind of want to watch a Batman movie after this. I kind of want to watch, there's one, Gotham by Gaslight that I really like. It's basically Batman versus Jack the Ripper. Like, if you know, he's that old, serial killer from, was it London? I think it was London. Who they never caught from so long ago. They never caught him. But it was such a cool story. Such a cool story. The movie itself was really good. So, I loved watching it. I watched it, I think, like 4 or 5 times when I first got it. And it was so much fun. Dino is where I want to go next. Because freezing's are cold tolerant. Yeah, but my club is Batman themed, pretty much. My club is basically Batman themed. Do I have the mask on me? I don't. I do wear the black superhero mask when I have my club outfit on. It's not like part of the club outfit, but it's part of my club outfit. I put it on. Which I guess kind of makes it a part of the official club outfit, but it's not listed. I don't like making people spend the money. That's why my club outfit isn't even necessarily required. I feel like my chair is sinking. I might have to raise my chair up after this this race. My chair just feels very low. It does sink from time to time, I think, just because I've had this chair for a couple years now, so... Your club is so expensive. Oh, yeah. See, I know a ton are, which, I mean, I can understand. They run a really nice outfit, especially when dressage comes into play. But mine is just, like, for have people to hang out and have fun with, so it's like, I don't see the need to require them to get the outfit. If they want it, they can have it. Or even the club horse. I don't even require them to get the club horse, because we're mainly just a hang out, have fun together club. However way, we can do that. Unless it's being rude to other players, which we actually don't do, so... Although I do want to do, I've wanted to do this for a while, like a little event with my club, because I've always considered Pier 13 to be like the Gotham of Star Stable. So I want to do like a Dark Knight's Nation takes over Pier 13 thing. I want to do it. I don't know how I'll do it, but I want to do it. I'm planning. It's just going to take a while, because I'm terrible. Terrible at planning stuff. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. But yeah, it's just so much fun. Are we getting to that point? I don't know. My game hasn't lagged yet. Normally it lags around 11, but we're already past that, so maybe it's not going to... Maybe it already just did it and I didn't realize. Yeah. Are you planning to get some Gotland ponies this week? I am. I'm at least getting one. I'm gonna raise my chair. Hang on one sec. Where's my thing? It's on this side. Okay. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, I knew something was up. Yeah, I am at least getting one. I don't know which one yet, but the Palomino looking, yeah, it's so cute. They're all so cute. I think the black one, or like the black and white one maybe might be mine, but I don't know, because you have a weakness for those. Yeah, say I have a weakness for the black or white horses, or both. As you can see. I have a weakness for those as well. So everyone has, I think, their one that is just like the one that they love the most. And it's very hard for them to get any other colors sometimes because, like, they're all pretty. They're all very pretty, but they have that preference, you know. And I am one of those people. I have so many black horses. They're just so beautiful, in my opinion. All of them are, but, like, in my opinion, like, I love the black ones. I love the white ones, too. So, it's just, like, those are my, like, top, normally. Although, sometimes I really like the other colors. You know, like, there are sometimes it depends on the horse, you know? So, everyone's got their opinion. And there's so many different coat colors, too. There's so many different ones. Especially when now you take the magic ones into account, too. Because they technically have two. They technically have two, and it's really nice. Sometimes. There's just so many horses in the game. I know I shouldn't get one because I never train my horses. Same, girl, same. I am so bad. I'm doing better, but I've started streaming on Twitch, so that probably helps. Because I did the streams on YouTube, but I also have the other streams that I've been doing over there, and I eventually will be doing other streams over here as well, but... for now, I've just been doing this at the end of the night to kind of relax, so, yeah. Sometimes when I see new horses in-game, I end up buying one I never thought I would. Same, honestly, because they always look different in-game than they do in the picture. Always. In my opinion. My horse is level 9, and I'm at level 19. Hey, that's not bad, though, honestly. At level 9, that's not that bad. I mean, because... Level 9 can be a little more difficult to get to sometimes. At least it used to be. It's not anymore, actually, but it's not as bad anymore. But at least you're, like, I would say you're about halfway there. Because I'm thinking experience-wise rather than number level-wise, because you're over halfway there by the number level. But experience-wise, you're probably about halfway. So, I mean, that's not bad. And, I mean, you don't really have to have a maxed horse unless you're planning on doing championships, and even then, you sometimes don't need it. I've seen some people who win it with, like, their horse is not maxed, or, you know, because they, sometimes too, if you're going a little slower, sometimes you have a little more control, I feel like. which can help, especially on certain champs. New Hillcrest specifically, I think, can help. I've actually gotten first in that championship twice, and I don't know how. And it's with the same horse. It was with my Icelandic Kanan that I named after Kanan Jarrus from Star Wars. He's my favorite Star Wars character. I don't know how I maxed it. I don't know how I won. I should have checked this before so I'd make sure someone wasn't talking to me, but I didn't even think of that when I logged on. Oh well, I think we're safe. But yeah, it's very... Sometimes, too, training is just, eventually you get tired of doing it sometimes, so you just need a break, you know? You just need a break sometimes. Sometimes you just need a break. I know I need a break sometimes. Although, when I hurt my knee, it got me through. It got me through the day, because could do nothing else. Because I couldn't get up and just go anywhere, couldn't do anything. I did actually go to Emma's house one time, and we just sat and chilled there. Because it was nice, because it wasn't that far, and I could easily get to her house, and we could sit and chill. It was great. So, that's the other thing, how I was talking about with Emma. She knew I wanted out. She knew I wanted out. Plus, she was home alone, too, so it's just like, hey, let's keep each other company. It just works out. Yeah, speaking of that, I need to text Chibi at some point, ask her... I've been meaning to ask her what she's doing on Thursday, because we've been meaning to get together to watch the Digimon Last Evolution movie. And... Because I got it for Christmas. I haven't watched it. I just hadn't watched it, and then I found out Chibi wanted to see it. So I was like, ooh, we should just watch it together. So I want to see if she's free then. She might be, she might not. I know she's doing a lot of competitive stuff with World of Warcraft right now. And plus she did just get that job too, so I don't know when she's gonna start that. Because she could be starting that tomorrow for all I know. Or she could be starting it in a week. I have no idea. I'm cheering her on the whole way, though. Cheering her on the whole way. Because I could never do that, honestly. I'm just not as good with competitive stuff. Not as good. I just play to play, you know? I don't even care if I'm good at it. I don't care if I'm good at it. I don't care if I'm horrible. If I'm having fun, hey, that's the best thing, right? That is the best thing, and I'm getting stuck in a wall. Okay, hang on. Stop for a sec. There we go. We're fine. Yeah, that being said, competitive can be fun too. It just depends, I guess, on the other people you're competing with, you know? Because if they're jerks, then that's not fun, of course. Because, I mean, it's fun if you beat them. If you beat someone who's, being a jerk and saying that you have no chance. Because I did that, actually, one time, and when I was younger, we played... Me and my brother, we played several sports when we were younger, like basketball, baseball, softball... soccer. We did soccer, and I think it was one of our last times we played. The last years we played. And there was the kid who he was just honestly the most obnoxious kid ever. He seemed to have no common sense whatsoever. And Turbo Turtles Association. I wonder, are they related in any way to the actual Turbo Turtles? I highly doubt it, but possibly. But he was just, he was, even in school, he didn't do anything he was supposed to do, and he had no common sense whatsoever. He didn't care, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he has gotten himself into trouble, right, nowadays. I have not heard a thing about him, but, he was just not a good kid. Not a good kid. And I was center forward. We were doing a scrimmage against their team for practice, and he was center forward, and he's like, you'll never get it by me, yada, 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 and I was like, okay, you already frustrate me. Now I have more motivation, and I got a goal on him, and I was so proud of myself. So proud. And it's teach you to teach you to trash talk with me here. I just beat you. I didn't say anything, of course, after that, but I was, like, so happy that I got that on him, because I was so happy that I proved him wrong. So happy. So I never told him that he annoyed me, because I just never really interacted with him, except for... in 8th grade, he was my table partner for a while in science class, and I was... Oh, that was not fun. Because he acted like I didn't know how to do anything when I did know how to do stuff. And he was the one doing it wrong. So I was like, fine, do it. I'm not even gonna try. But again, just didn't even bother with him, you know? Just didn't even bother with him. My dog's still asleep behind me. We'll get a Shasta in here at some point, I promise. We'll get a Shasta in here at least at the end of the stream. Because we always have to have one appearance by the doggo. We always have to have an appearance by the doggo. And I've got several treats in my pocket for her. I think she might have lifted her head at that word, because she knows that word. She likes that word. Because then she's like, you said the T word. You said the T word. Yeah, I actually got to hang out with my brother in his room today, which I actually we haven't done that in so long. We used to hang out all the time in there and just, like, we would play... Like, we would just sit in there together, or we would just, like, we had these stuffed Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, and then Knuckles the Echidna little toys. And we would play with those, like, all the time when we were younger. We haven't just hung out in there in so long, so we just kind of sat in there for a few hours today, which was kind of nice. You know, it was kind of nice to do. And it's kind of nice just to chill, you know, with your family every now and then. I enjoy doing that. I really do. Is he older or younger? He's actually my twin, so same age. The only difference is I am an hour and 1 minute older. Because when I was born, he did not want to come out. He was just like, I'm staying right here. Oh, tree. But yeah, we are actually twins. We're actually twins, so. Yep, he's my only sibling. Only one. Only one. I wouldn't have minded more siblings, honestly, I don't think, but again, I got a pretty good brother, so if I wouldn't trade that for anything. I got a pretty good brother. Like, this headset I'm wearing, he actually got me after mine broke, because I had one of these, and it broke because it just had had an accident where it just got smacked into a wall, and I shouldn't say smacked into a wall, because then it sounds like I threw it. I did not throw it, but basically, like, the little thing you plug in, the USB thing, that it got, like, bent really bad, so it just couldn't work anymore, and I was so upset about it, and he was so sweet. He went, like, same day that I was upset about it, he ordered me a new one, plus the stand that it sits on now, and super nice stand. So he was so sweet like that, and he just does things like that, you know, sometimes, and it's just super sweet. So yeah, I have two brothers, one older and one younger. Love them both. Brothers are the best. They can be very sweet. My brother's also a little rotten, but I still love him. He calls me, like, he has a nickname for me. He calls me Twin or Twinly all the time. And it's just like, that's not my name, dude. That's not my name. He's like, it is now. I'm like, oh, great. And then he gets our friends to do it. And I'm like, great. No one's gonna know my name. No one's ever gonna know my name again. He hasn't actually done that at as much recently, though, so we don't really get to hang out as much now because, of course, I'm not in school anymore, but he still is. He's still taking classes in college, so he's still got college classes, so he's still in school. He's got a lot more stuff to do. Granted, it's not as bad as it used to be. In fact, he got class canceled today because of the snow. So he didn't actually go anywhere. And so I think that's why we're hanging out in his room. So that was kind of nice. But he still goes to class and stuff too, so he still has to go. Which he actually prefers. He actually, 2 of his original classes this semester decided to go full online, and he decided to drop them because he's just not as good. He just doesn't do as well with the full online. Which is understandable. One of my friends, he's not going to school at all this semester until they switch back. Which is understandable. Some stuff is just really hard to learn online. My brother lives across the country from me, so I don't see them that much. But we talk in text. That's good. That's good. Honestly, yeah, just, you gotta do whatever you can, you know? Okay, I can still, it's gonna circle. I'm getting used to this track. Slowly but surely, I am getting used to it. There we go. I just gotta keep doing it, you know? Then it'll be ingrained in my brain and I can do it on autopilot. Are they doing, like, dressage or something right here? Maybe. They're doing something. They're both the same club. Maybe they are doing something. Or trying to do something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, me and my brother, even, like, he texts. I think we would text, too, honestly, if we were across the country. He actually, because I work overnights at my job a lot now, he'll text me in the morning when Cooper gets him up early. He'll text me like, hey, how's work? It's kind of nice to have someone to talk to for a minute, because honestly, if it's one of the things that wakes me up the most when I'm getting tired on my overnights is actually talking to someone. And I unfortunately don't have a lot of people to talk to at work, because I'm there by myself. So, it's because we had to cut back on staff, because used to be, when I first started working there were two people on each shift, like first, second, third. So then you would have had someone to talk to. But now there's not. There's only one on each shift, and then there's like a float that changes depending on the day now because of budgeting and stuff like that. So it's kind of sad sometimes. Yeah, it's hard, but you know, you occupy yourself. Like, not much happens. So, like, I tend to have YouTube up in the background. I bring a book to read. I bring my games even sometimes. Not my computer. Sometimes I'll bring my computer, but I don't really play a game on it. I'll, like, type stories or something like that. Or just something else, you know. Whatever, like, I feel like playing. But I just occupy myself, you know. I'll go walk around the building. Because my job is basically just to be there in case the phone rings or someone needs something, you know, or just keep an eye on the cameras as well. That's what I do. So, in case something happens. I have a staff of 10 who work under me, so sometimes I wish I could be alone. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, sometimes you do need some good alone time, though. I think, honestly, everyone needs some time to themselves, like, at least once. Every now and then. Because, I mean, I need that too. And that's why, like, sometimes the overnights is kind of nice in that sense. Because, like, I get some time to kind of, like, just chill a little bit. Because there's never, at least when I've worked this, I'm not going to jinx it and say that it's never going to happen. Because it probably will. But I've never had an overnight shift where majority of the time, I wasn't really basically free. I was just sitting at the desk, like, nothing going on. So, I know it's probably going to happen one night where a lot of my night is going to be spent doing something crazy, but it's nice to kind of get that peace and quiet to just kind of chill, you know, and just have some time to yourself, you know? Because I'm all for hanging out with people and chit-chatting. I mean, clearly, I love doing this. This helps a lot, because especially now, because this is a good social interaction, especially now, and because we can't actually go interact with people in person. I mean, we shouldn't be. We can, but we really shouldn't be sometimes. But, you know, it's one of those things, it's like, you need some time to yourself sometimes, you know? I'm such an introvert by nature, so I love my alone time. But on the job, I have to find my people skills. Me too. I'm the same way, honestly. I have to do that too. Same way. I have to do it too, because like you know, and sometimes the people you work with, of course, or you have to deal with, they're not the most pleasant people all the time. That's what I've found. But it's like you just kind of put a smile on your face, you mask it, you don't let it get to you. You can go rant later. That's why me and Emma are so good. We come to each other and we're like, oh girl, let me tell you what happened at work. We both do it. We both do it. And it's just funny, honestly, to think about. But yeah, but I like my alone time, you know. I just need that to kind of keep, I guess I wouldn't want to say sanity, but you know, I kind of keep myself good mentally, I guess. I guess that's kind of the same thing, but you know what I mean. So it's, you know, it's just one of those things. It's like I need that time to just kind of go myself, get away. Shasta's allowed everywhere. She's allowed to be with me no matter what. And I'm 15. Okay, new horse. New horse. Who should I train? I don't even know. But yeah, so it does help to have a safe place to vent. It really does. But it's just one of those things where you just need get that time away. Congrats, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to get this horse, Max. This is the one that's won the new Hillcrest champ 2 times. He has his ribbon on because he deserves it. I don't know how he's done it, but he does. Okay, I want my tack. So let's go ahead and switch that. Where was the horse I took the horseshoes off? I kind of feel bad, because there's a horse in the stable without horseshoes, and I just leave them on. I know they don't have to, but I kind of feel bad. Every other horse has horseshoes except them. Where is it? Embermain, it was you, I'm pretty sure. Let's check, because this is going to bug me. Do you not have horseshoes, buddy? You do not. Here you go, buddy. There you go. I know they're just the starter ones, but... that won the champ, that is an Icelandic horse. You can find him in New Hillcrest. So he's right here. He keeps his tack on because that's just his special tack. It's just his stuff. So his name is Hero Rebel, aka Kanan Jarrus, is what I call him. So yeah, okay, which horse do I want to train? I still have Midnight Dancer. I still have Crimson Spirit too. Who else do I have? And Blue Angel. I feel like... probably Crimson Spirit since he's closer. So maybe we could see that as more progress. Oh, Dark Knight needs it too. Okay, club horse, Dark Knight, come here. Club horse. Dark Knight. Let's go, Batman. Okay, and I do need my club outfit for this. We need the club outfit for this, guys. So, let's get the club outfit. Gotta do it. He has the club tack on, but I just need my outfit. Where is it? It is somewhere in here. Right here. And where is my mask? Here it is. Batman! What breed is he? He is a Mustang. This is, the Black Mustang. He's at, Marley's, I believe. I think all the Mustangs are at Marley's except for one, I think. Well, and the 3 that are in the app, of course. So yeah, he's a Mustang. I want all the Mustangs. They're my favorite. Yeah, a few of them. They're so cute. I love them. Even when they update them, I want all of them. I want all of them. Yeah, same. I can't wait. Okay, back to the riding arena to do the last one. But yeah, I want all of them eventually. I have all the ones in the app. And then I have several others, but I want all of the Mustangs eventually. Eventually. Dylan Locke, hello, welcome. Do you think that we'll ever add boys to the game? I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. I do know that that is a thing that a lot of people want, which I understand. I do understand their argument, though, that it is a story about a girl. So, I mean, it could possibly happen. But it would take a lot of, I think, work for it. Because, of course, it's about a sisterhood, the story is, so I mean, granted, that doesn't mean a boy couldn't be a part of a sisterhood, honestly. I've seen that. I could see that. So, I mean, I think there is a chance, but I see why they haven't yet at the same time, but it's like, I think it's a possibility. I think there is a possibility. I think, though, that might not be their priority. I don't think it's their priority. So that's my opinion on that. That's my opinion. I see both sides of the argument, honestly. I really do. So I don't know for sure. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. But I see both sides. So, like, that's always what I try to do with any argument, honestly. I try to see both sides and understand both sides. Because then if you understand both sides, maybe you can come up with a good compromise. Sometimes, you know. Now, that situation, I have no idea. But other things, it works. Yeah. But I could see maybe them adding boys to the game at some point. Maybe even, like... Honestly, it would be cool, too, if maybe they even made, like... It doesn't even necessarily need to be the same storyline for the boy, too. Because obviously, there are several games with different storylines. Maybe they could make something a little more unique for a guy, too, you know? Or just even unique in general. You never know. Maybe they could pick which one they take. You never know. Even depending on either what gender they pick. I don't know, really. It's one of those things. It would take some work, but... Again, that I'm sure they don't shy away from that. Clearly, with all the stuff they've been doing, they've been very, very much improving the game. The look and the horses and stuff, that's what they've kind of been doing a lot more recently, so I don't think they would shy away from that. So I do feel bad for boys who want to play but don't feel comfortable playing as a girl. Yeah, I do feel bad for them in that sense. I do feel bad for them in that sense as well, I do. I also... It kind of, honestly, is kind of the same situation where, like, certain other games where there is no girl character, there's only a boy character. I think it's kind of a similar situation to that. Because I've played numerous games like that where I wish there was a girl character that I could play as. But, you know, sometimes I see it as necessary for the story, so I can understand that. But, you know, again, it depends on the situation. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so that's what I try and think about, but I do feel bad because I know a lot of people want a boy character. And I mean, you can make your character look like a boy with the, like, short hair options and stuff like that, but again, it's not the same, you know? It's not the same. You know your characters are girl because people in the game reference them as a girl. And same situation with any other game where it's just a boy character. So, it's... very similar situations, and I'm assuming I only see the debate on Star Stable, but that's also because it's only I think it's the only online game I really play where the only character option, there's only, like, one gender option. I think. I could be very wrong in this and just not remember correctly. But it's interesting, because I've never seen the debate anywhere else, but I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it happens. So, I don't know. So yeah, I'm a fan of the game and I don't mind playing as a girl character because, oh god. Well. Hang on one sec. I'll finish reading that in a second. Oh, ow. I don't know why I say ow when I hit something. It's not like I'm the one hitting something, but... You know, I don't mind playing as the girl character because in most games like this, but a different genre, I will always play as the female character because the female body model is easier to see past, especially with SWTOR. That's true. Honestly, my brother, he actually does play several female characters as well, and he says it's easier to kind of do like role play that way because then he can like disconnect the character from his own like personality and stuff, so he can actually like role play better like that. So, and that's why a lot of his characters are female. Like, he has a few male characters, but I think majority of his characters on SWTOR are female, which I find interesting. I've never tried that, but at the same time, I kind of see where that comes from. So I probably will end up trying it at some point, just to see. Because that's probably maybe one of the reasons why the Sith choices hurt my soul so much, is because I'm associating the character with me, and I wouldn't make those choices. I'm a good girl. I'm a Jedi. I can't change it in my heart. My heart wants what it wants, and I want to be a Jedi. For a second there, I thought my dog was on the bed, but no, she's not. Plus with SWTOR, the female character voices over the male, because I am so used to them. Yeah, I am used to the females too, but that's only just because I don't play as the male. I do know the voice. I could recognize the voice of the male consular easily, just because my brother, he has one that he's played on with me and Emma. And it's funny because the character he referenced it in everything the name. He named it he named it Joaquin, which is what he named his D&D character in our role-playing club in school, where this is where we just played Dungeons and Dragons every Thursday after school for about an hour. And it was so much fun because that's where, if you guys know our group name, like if we get together, we call ourselves we call the group the Stober Bros. And the reason for that is when we were playing D&D, my brother, we were all in this like bar in the world, and his character drank a lot, and so our DM was like, gotta roll to see if you're drunk or not. And before he even rolled, he was like, I'm fine, I'm Stober. He's not sober, Stober. And so we all just start laughing, and we're like, are you sure? Are you sure? And turns out when he rolled too, he was drunk. He was very, very drunk. His character was. So it's just become that funny little like joke between us. And it's just kind of stuck. So that's where Stober came from. So yeah. Plus the female Sith Inquisitor voice sounds so much better than the male. Does it? I haven't even heard the male one, so... I've heard the female one, but I have not heard the male. I was gonna say, my brother's main character is actually a female Sith Inquisitor, I'm pretty sure. His favorite class is the Sith Inquisitor. Oh, the new Hillcrest champ is starting soon. Sorry, Kanan, we're not gonna win the one today. Gotta finish training, dude. Got an itch on my ear right under my headset. Can I do this and race? Let's see. Sometimes I can, sometimes I end up running into everything. Okay, we're good. But yeah, it's a funny story. It's a funny story. Never forget that story. There's some honestly really funny things that happen sometimes. Just with the group, and it's just, they stick, you know? They just stick. That being one of them. Because the group has changed over the years. It has changed slightly. But that has never changed. So now every time, like, someone references that kind of stuff, and we're like, are you sure you're not Stober? That's our new word for drunk. And the funny thing is, none of us ever get drunk. Except for... Well, see, even Siege drinks, but he doesn't really ever get too drunk. That's the thing. He never really drinks a ton. At least it doesn't seem like it. He's the one that drinks the most out of any of us. Like, me and my brother don't drink anything. And gonna say Satin, he's drank some too, but he's not drank a ton. No one ever gets drunk. No one ever does. Siege gets the closest and is not even really that drunk. Like, he's still, like, coherent mind and everything. It's just like, okay. Which is good. Very good. Honestly, I'm just not a drinking kind of person. I do like strawberry daiquiris, but like we went to Buffalo Wild Wings just about not quite a week ago, about half a week ago. And I got a strawberry daiquiri there. I got a virgin one because I was just like, I just want to drink this because it tastes so good. I don't even need the alcohol. Don't need it. Ah. That's a jump. Horse, when I hit the space bar, would you please jump? Please, Batman. I know you know how to do this, buddy. Wish I could actually name the horse Batman. I mean, I love the name Dark Knight, but I feel like I wish I could actually name it Batman. But yeah, me and my group are not into that kind of thing, I guess. Every now and then, maybe like one's okay. But we're just not into that kind of thing. Oh gosh. My mouse just jumped off the screen. Okay. My mouse just suddenly jumped onto my second monitor. I don't know what the deal is. It jumps sometimes. I don't know why. It's a very good mouse. I've had it for a few years. Maybe that's why. Wait, can't I run through this? No, I can just run into it. Okay. Because I ran through one the other day. Was it last night? Wait. Oh, no. Wait, it didn't count? Fine. Didn't even realize I'm on autopilot, guys. Okay, slow down. There we go. There we go. Alright, didn't even realize I didn't hit that checkpoint. Okay, we're fine now though, so it's fine. Okay. Why do I feel like my horse is so fast now? Maybe because I just did that jumping course. I don't know. Because it's going so slow. I don't know. Does anyone else ever have that when they just like start running on their horse and then it's like they seem so speedy, but they're really just the same speed as they were before? New Hillcrest champ in 10 minutes. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, we took a dangerous fall. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, we're fine. Okay, make sure, swing around for that. I'm still gotta get used to this course too a little bit. Some stuff I still like screw up sometimes. But for the most part, this one's not hard at all. I do like doing this one, though. I like the mix of the cross-country and the show jumping. I like the mix. Oh, okay. I think I kind of went through that jump a little bit, but it's fine. Wait, is that the jump I went through last night? I went through one. I could have swore I did. I could just be crazy, too. That's also a possibility. Oh, and I hit that one. I know I hit that one. Everything's fine. Alright. Alright, and Dark Knight's level 11. The trailer's over there. I always do it every time I turn like I'm going behind the barn, because that's where the trailer used to be, but it's not there anymore. Okay, I need to go Sunfield so I can do the Jorvik Stables. Honestly, it really surprises me that Jorvik Stables doesn't have its own trailer. Like, Sunfield has a trailer, that's the closest one. But Jorvik Stables doesn't have its own, which is kind of surprising. Kind of surprising. But hey, it's close enough. I'm not complaining. It's close enough. Hope there's all the Frisians. That's your home stable? Awesome. It's a good one. It's a good one. I really like it over at Jorvik Stables. Have you ever played the Starshine Legacy games? Reminds me of that, honestly. Because that's basically where, like, the main area is in that game. So it makes me think of that. I still haven't played all 4 of them. I've played the first 2. Haven't played episode 3 or 4. I have them all. I want to play them again on the channel. The hard part is there are, of course, CDs, like DVDs, and the game discs and stuff, so I have to connect my external disk drive, and I don't really have a port to connect it in. All of them are full. So I'd have to disconnect something, I feel like, or get something like an adapter or something. I don't know. But I'll figure it out. So eventually I'll probably do that, but for now it's fine. I like it because most everything you need, groomer, trainer, paddock, races, and you can get the bus to the mall in Yarline. That is very true. It's very accessible to everything. That's always very nice, honestly. It's always so nice to have just access to that. That's part of the reason, too, why I used to like Fort Pinto a lot. That was my old home stable. Because it had, before the trailers went everywhere, it had the ferry, and it had, like, you could take the ferry to either, like, Jarlaheim or Southhoof if you needed to. And so it had more access to everything, and it had the bus stop there as well. That used to be the only one. So now, of course, there's a lot more accessibility. Trailers go everywhere. But, you know, it's just different now. But, I mean, Fort Pinto was a pretty good one, I think, for a while. And this one, too, with all the stuff it has. But Starshine is, like, I really like Starshine Ranch, so that's where mine is now. I really like it. I thought about moving to Wild Woods, but there's not as much around there, you know? Like, there's that trailer and you can go places, but... Well, I guess it's a balloon over there, isn't it? Same difference. Same difference. But it just doesn't... There's just not as much there, you know? So... It's just one of those things. Like, I'd rather... I like Starshine because then it's kind of in the middle a little bit. Not exactly. Like, Steve's is the middle. And plus, there's a bunch of people always there. So if you want someone to talk to, go to Steve's. There's always someone there just sitting there in the paddock. Normally. Sorry, guys. My eye's, like, itchy. Ugh. But there's always someone there. Always. But there's always, like, everyone is kind of different, too. So that always helps. Literally all of my SWTOR characters are female, and every time I played Knights of the Old Republic... Oh, God, my eye again. Oh, sorry, guys. I try not to rub it, because it always... But it's hard sometimes. When I played Knights of the Old Republic 1, I played female... But the only time I play a male character in a Star Wars MMORPG type game is... Oh, Knights of the Republic 2. Oh, okay, cool. It's cool, kind of, honestly, to play as the other gender sometimes, I think. It's cool to make another character like that. I think it's cool sometimes. Starshine is nice. The new area is still a bit remote for me. Yeah, same. I agree. I do like the new area. I do like it. But it's not somewhere where I think I want to start my day every time, you know? It's not somewhere, because I always think of my home stable, that's where I start my Star Stable day. That's always where I start. And I like starting it, I'm just going to run through these. I like starting it at Starshine. Plus, I like having access to that dance floor all the time, because I love that dance floor. And it's not like you have to be there, it's only running on Friday and Saturday. It's always there. You can always go and dance, and I love it. Love it so much. Me and Emma were actually messing around on it when it first came out, and we were getting in sync. We were having a blast. Alright. I've never heard anyone choose a home stable for a dance floor. I choose for weird reasons. Granted, that's not the only factor, obviously, but like I just like Starshine Ranch. Plus, there's a lot of experience options around there, I think, for horse experience. So it's very easy, say, if you just wanted to do a few races a day, they're right there. But honestly, I do really love the dance floor feature. I really do. It's such a simple thing, but I love it. I crack you up? Good, good. I'm here for entertainment. I'm glad I'm funny. Oh, okay. Okay. We're getting stuck. And we're getting stuck. Okay. That is the point of me. I'm here for entertainment. I'm honestly glad I can actually be funny, and like honestly it just happens, because sometimes I find that I always think I used to think this. I always used to think I was so awkward in social situations, and that there's no way like anyone's gonna like laugh at, like I can't come up with a joke or anything like that. And streaming and like making videos has honestly really helped me with that. So, but yeah, I would honestly 100% choose that for the dance floor, because I can just go there anytime I want. It's honestly not a bad place to chill. I will say, it's not a bad place to chill. As SSO, hello! Oh, thank you! You love my hair, thank you so much. I need to get it, I'm gonna get it redone soon, because I've had this for almost a year, actually, because it was in March, right before they shut down the, like, hair salons the first time in my state. But I'm gonna get this redone, like, because I always do the streak, and I'm gonna get it cut shorter. But me and Emma are working on a day to get there, you know? Me and Emma are working on a day to go get our hair done, because we always go together. And my mom's a hairdresser, so she does our hair. But we always get the same color. Emma gets her tips done. And Emma's one of those people, she's never cut her hair, so her hair's down to, like, her hips. And it is just so cool. So she gets her tips done, and she braids it a lot, so you'll see it in the braid. It's so cool. Oh. Yeah, but thank you so much, girl. I appreciate that. I don't know what color I'm going to do next time, though, because I'm probably going to circle back to another color I've done before, or just do this color again, because I really like the teal. But I've done turquoise, this teal, red, and purple. So I could just go straight blue. I could just go straight, like a royal blue color, I guess. I could go that. Haven't done that yet. And blue is Emma's favorite color, so maybe we should do that. I don't know. I'll have to discuss it with her. Because the only other color my mom has that we haven't done is pink. And I'm not a pink person, so... Not a pink person. Pink is not a bad color, it's just not for me. Natural humor is better than just jokes. Absolutely, I 100% agree with that. Then you have more fun with it, you know, too? You have more fun with it. Because honestly, sometimes I do like jokes that are being made sometimes. I think they're funny, but at the same time, I love the natural stuff, because it shows how good of a time you're having when you can just be funny, like, without even trying, you know? It shows how good of a time you're having, I think. Not saying if you're just trying to make a joke, you're not having a good time, because you clearly are, but... Oh, twilight falls, night is closing in. It's midnight. Shasti, you hear that? It's midnight. She's like, I don't care, leave me alone. I'm sorry, but you're just so cute. You're just so cute, baby, and I love you. Gonna get her up here at some point. I actually made a new stream thumbnail recently too for like all my YouTube ones, so I'm gonna be using that from now on. And I put Shasta on it, so because everyone loves Shasta. I get requests to see the dog on streams sometimes. They're like, "Is the doggo here?" And I'm like, sometimes it's like, "Sorry, no, she's not. She's downstairs." But I try and bring her up here with me on the night ones because we go to bed after streams a lot of the time. So I just bring her up and like have her make a little appearance because she's just so cute, guys. She's just so cute. We all love the doggo. Shasta, you hear about that? Hear that? I'm talking about you. She's like, I don't care. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep, human. Why do you insist on bugging me? That's probably what she's thinking. Honestly, that's probably what she's thinking. I know she loves me. I know she does. But I just always think about her having some kind of attitude sometimes. Because she's just so... I don't even know how to describe it. She's so sneaky sometimes, I feel like. Because she's... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. She's just so funny. She's funny. She's a good girl, though. She's a very good girl. You were raised right, weren't you, Shasta? Okay, I'm gonna try and not fail this race. So far, so good. This race is like one of the hardest ones, if not the hardest one in the whole game. It's called the challenging one for a reason. It's not too terribly difficult. There are just parts that can get you turned around. Like up here, for example, can do it. And there are tighter turns, so sometimes that's difficult. This log I always fall off of. Every time, almost. I say every time. Clearly I didn't that time. Used to. I used to every time. Like, when I first unlocked this race, I think I honestly tried to do it. And then I was like, I failed it so many times. I was just like, you know what? I need a break from doing this race. So I just stopped for a while. And then I came back and did it. And it was okay then. Because honestly, when you're frustrated, you aren't going to be at your best, you know? In my opinion. I'm not at my best when I'm frustrated. That's when I decide to take time to myself and be like, you know what? Let's do something fun just for you. To just relax. I wish I could. I used to do it. I did it at my apartment because we had a bathtub over there. We have one here, but the drain isn't good. Like it just doesn't like it doesn't block it or anything like that. But I used to like soak in a bubble bath. I love doing that. I loved doing that at the apartment. But unfortunately, can't do it now. I had to get some kind of... We'd either have to fix the drain in our tub or just something. So... And I mean, if I were the only one using it, there's really... No one really uses it right now, so there's really no point in fixing it. Plus, there's going to be some point where I'm moving out of the house. Probably not soon, because I'm working on, for one, I want a full-time job first. That's my first priority. And then I'll think about that, but for now, it's like, if I'm the only one who's going to be like, yeah, I want to use it, then I don't know. And I wouldn't be using it even every night, so, because it's in my parents' bedroom, in my parents' bathroom. In the bedroom. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. Bathtub in the bedroom. That would be interesting. We can make that in The Sims. What do you say? Go make that in The Sims. Alright, let's do this one. But yeah, so maybe one day we'll do it. I don't know. They used to be where I gave Shasta her bath, but now we have a doggy shower because my dad finished the basement and he put a new bathroom down there, which is super nice. And it works so much better now to have that shower because then it's just easier to get all the soap out of her fur because she's a Siberian Husky. Her fur is so thick. Like, she's got that undercoat, but it was just, it's so much easier now to have, like, the actual, like, the sprayer and stuff like that, so it's so much easier. I need to go check something on Lumion Legacy BRB. Oh, no problem, Darth. No problem. No problem at all. But yeah, it's so much easier. Shasta doesn't like it. She hates it. She actually crawled over my knee to get out one time, and luckily enough, I do keep the bathroom door shut, because I know she will run out if she gets away. I know she will. She's done it before. But, she just doesn't, I can't catch her if she runs away, so I'm just like, I just need to keep the door shut. But then, of course, she's, like, getting water all over the room, and it's just like, Shasta, now I gotta clean all this up. Like, I was already gonna have to do some cleaning, obviously, but you're making my job a lot harder, dog. She's like, I don't care, get me out of this. You're evil, human, I don't like this water, I don't like any of this. I feel bad for her. She gives me the sad look when it's happening too, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, Shasta, but you need this. She's a funny dog. Cooper's the same way, honestly. He is the same way. But he's so small he can't crawl over you. Meanwhile, Shasta is Little Miss Escape Artist over here. Yeah, you are. She has her eyes open. She was, like, looking around like, what? Like, what? It's okay, Shasta. I love you no matter what. She talks, too. She's very funny. I would make her do it now, but then she'll wake up Cooper in the other room, so... I need to get going for tonight. Gotta be up early for work tomorrow. Thanks for a fun visit. Oh, thank you so much for joining in. I'm so glad you had fun. And oh, good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gonna fail this. It's fine. Well, thank you so much for watching, though. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you. Hope you have a good day at work. Hope you have a good day at work. And hope to see you in the future. So glad you stopped by. I'm failing, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna stretch. Almost done with all our races, so that's good. Get all our XP. We maxed Cookie Crush, we maxed Oreo. We're getting some things accomplished in Star Stable recently, guys. We're getting things done. Oh, man. So yeah, I'll do these, and then I'll do South of... I don't think I'm gonna do my crafting tonight. Because I'm just gonna call it good on the stream. Because we've been streaming for... heck, over 4 hours. Because of the... Because this one we've been going for over about 2 hours and 15 minutes. But then on YouTube I did the Fossil Fighters one. So that one was a while. That one took a little while. Over 2 hours too. So... we've been streaming for a good amount of the night. We've been doing good lately, guys. We've been doing good. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe at some point in the next few days, too, I want to see if I can record the next episode of my Coliseum series over on YouTube. Because I need to do the next episode of that. Need to do the next episode of that, kind of trying to keep it consistent, and eventually I'll end up starting the new Fossil Fighters, the second Fossil Fighters, that one is a series over there as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get done. We'll be good, though. We'll get done. Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't do this to me again. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Don't do it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. This race is so easy to fail because you only have 8 seconds to get to every checkpoint, basically. It's just so easy. So easy to fail. But we got it. It's okay. I haven't forgotten to get one any. I have not. Okay. I forgot to collect one. I think, was it yesterday or the other stream? It was either the first Twitch stream I did or yesterday's. Because this is only the 3rd one I've done on Twitch. But I forgot to collect the experience. And I was like... I was like, of course I forgot to do that. Of course I forgot to do that. I think it was the first one. Oh, okay. We just ramped that rock. Okay, we're all good. It's all good. It's all good. Hermit, I would like to do your races, please. Then we can call it good for the night. We even got Dark Knight up a level too, which is good. Because he was level 10. So we've gotten him up a level. Okay, let's see now. Let's do it. 2 more races, guys. We got this. Oh, I hit the spacebar. Horse. Work with me. Okay, now you work with me. Wasn't the best thing to do there, but you worked with me. Oh, boy. Let's jump there. Alright, one more, guys. One more. We will have done all of our races for the day. That one. On autopilot at this. Get on autopilot at some point during all this. Yeah, I'm thinking the next stream we do on Twitch, I don't know if it'll be a Star Stable one or if we'll do something else. I might just get on and play something else. We'll see, though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I have several games I could play. So we'll see. I'm probably gonna bring Star Wars here eventually. With something. Probably not my series stuff. I have a series going on YouTube, so I'll probably keep that there. But I'll probably have some things to do over here. Probably just play just to play, you know? Play and have fun. Alright, and last race of the day is done. Alright, so let's call for pickup then. And call it good, guys. We've done a lot. We got a lot accomplished today. I feel like we maxed Oreo, and we got Batman up a level here. We did some pretty good work today, I think. I am proud. I am proud. 2 days in a row of getting all my races done. I am very proud. There we go. And it's night, of course, with the beautiful stars out in the sky. Batman's favorite time of the day. Okay, let me go ahead and switch over there. And I can go ahead and get out of the game. There we go. All right, so that'll be it for tonight then, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you to all the new followers, the couple new followers we got. Thank you so much. Yes, don't forget Shasta. I will not. Yes, I almost did. Okay. Hey, Shasta. Shasta, can you come here? Can you come here? Can you come here? Can you come up here? You gotta come up here. Come here. Come here. Sweetie, come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. You can come in the frame. Yeah, you do. Here, you want another one? You want another? You gotta come back up here. You gotta come back up. Come on, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Ah, there we go. Yeah, you want it? You want it? There you go. She's a good baby. You want a high five? Nope, you're never gonna do that on stream again, are you? She did it once on a YouTube stream. I don't even remember which one it was. And she ain't doing it. She's out to, like, basically tell me no. Is what she's doing. You're cute, baby. You see her ears. You guys can see her ears. There you go. There's your Shasta for the night, guys. You have your Shasta fix. But thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by. You guys are so awesome. I could not do this without you. And if you haven't already dropped a follow, go ahead, please do. I appreciate it. I'd love to see you guys on future streams. But yeah, that is going to be it for me tonight. I'm just going to either go to bed or relax for the rest of the night with my beautiful husky over here who just wants the treats. That's all she wants is the treats. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or day, whatever time it is for you. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.